second. Gotta move the stuff around. Okay. Also, not turned on. Advanced settings, real quick, blue screen, guys. Boom. That should be good. Yeah, welcome everybody. Hello, and welcome back. Welcome back. Alright, and also welcome to some Armello. Something that I don't know if I ever actually played it on the channel. I was playing with a friend of mine that I did streams with a while back. Stewie Dark. Shout out to him if you want to check out his channels. He's been doing a lot of scary games lately. And then I think it was someone else. There was another friend I also knew that wanted me to play this game, and back then because I was so new to YouTube, I was still kind of like trying to get myself established just personally, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. But as time has gone on, I've been gradually enjoying more and more different types of games. And y'all know I've been on this weird choice-based card game, strategy game, RPG game kind of binge. So we're gonna play a thing that's almost all of those put into one, except for the choice-based thing. I guess kinda it is, but not in the fashion of what, like, you know, Outer Worlds. This is a multiplayer, single-player kind of board, card, and dice-based game. It's also animated. I forgot to put animated in there, in the tags. I'll have to add that. But it is animated. But welcome everybody. Let me bring up chat while we wait for everyone to join up. 1 second, everyone. The Lion's Kingdom. There we go. Yo, James! I'm not king of the lions. But he's not a god. Gods are boring. Having some weaknesses is more fun. Sup, y'all? Dave King, is this a free-to-play game? It is, sadly, no. It should be pretty cheap at this point, but if you want all the DLCs, which don't quote me on this, what I'm about to say. Don't quote me about what I'm about to say, but it should be kinda like cheap by now for everyone to get, but the DLCs are inclusive. Meaning, not included, but inclusive as in, if I have the DLCs and y'all play a game with me, I don't think you need the DLCs, but don't quote me on that. I can't remember if this game is one of them games that do that. I think it was, but once again, that is not a for sure thing, so take that as you will. But yeah. But it is not free to play though. We're gonna be doing the prologue to show y'all what you missed. So we're gonna do the opening debut trailer and then the first tutorial. I want y'all to, so y'all can go through and see how this game is. I already know how to play this game because I watch Stumped, shout out to them, play this game quite often when they play it. So I know a lot about this game. But I want to get this good, more popular on console because it's a cool game. It really is. I really did underestimate how deep it really is. It is animated, by the way, and also all the animated people are animal people, as you saw by the wolf and the bunny person. Those are the starting characters, and the bear lady. I think that one's I think that's. Yeah, there's more than one wolf. That's the main wolf you start with in the base game. My child is injured. Help. Help him. Don't worry, he's one of the main characters. He's actually a warrior in this game. He's one of the more combat-oriented characters in the game. But you're going to see this game actually has a lot of characters to choose from if you have all the DLCs. And each character plays vastly different than the other characters. So, damn rats. Yeah, there's rats in here too. There's a lot of different animals. If we play this, I use the wolves. That's fine, I'll show off one of them if you want. Why is it taking so long to load? Oh, I had to skip it. Alright, a wolf's hunt. The first tutorial. You'll get to see the standard wolf in action. This is a tutorial though, so don't take this with a grain of salt. There's more to this game than the tutorial shows. And it's a lot more hectic. Especially when you have multiple people on the map at the same time trying to complete their objectives and they can kill you too. But the kingdom of Armello is one of magic and wonder, yet a dark shadow creeps across the land. Our once mighty king has been touched by the malevolence of the rot. His tyranny and madness now threaten the realm he once united and guarded. Notice I added that. You'll find out what the king is soon. Sadly, there's no other animals for him. I'm so sad by that, by the way. But there are plenty of other cool people. Hero by whatever means necessary, you must become king or queen of Armello. Though beware, the game of Armello is one of chance and treachery. No game shall be the same, and often fate and your opponents will be cruel to you. But remember, it is a daring hero who snatches victory from the jaws of defeat. Why not the bear? The rats will be the opposite of what you like. That's true, but there's no lions other than what you're about to see. At least not that I know of, unless one of the new DLCs added one that's not on here yet. We're a DLC behind, which is why I want to get this game popular on console again. I'll probably be playing this on my own for fun here and there. Moon shine upon Thane, the elders grow restless, a dark scent taints the air. We suspect the dark forces are at work. We suspect the rot. A wolf clan knight awaits you by the gates of the South Bank. He has reported evidence of a rat clan activity. Perhaps they are behind the taint. We have sent a guide to lead you to the settlement. Though a talkative fellow, he's a seasoned he's a seasoned explorer, and will serve you well. May your blade strike true. Snow Strider Greymane, den mother of the wolves. Alright. Hi, Thing. Did the den mother tell you about me? Did she? I know she did. I see her letter, let's go. Yay! I messed that up. Oh, no, I'm talking to James. He wants to be the rats. Oh. Well, the bear is not that version of... There is a bear that he can play that's tanky, but the bear is also technically not what he would be. That's a mage. That bear is. She is a mage. Now, she is still pretty tanky, but she is a mage, and that particular bear is a mage, which uses spirit stones more than anything. She's about cleansing the kingdom and saving the Lion King. Ha! See what I did there? Oh, I actually did not mean that. From his own rot. So she's gonna try to purify him. There's many ways to win. You can either kill the king or purify him. Each character has different ways they do this, or they're better at. Technically, Thane here is more for killing the king and taking over. A lot of the fighting characters do that, but they do it in different ways, as you'll see. Your first quest is at the South Bank. Journey by traveling from tile to tile. South Bank is to the northwest. It's a lovely trip. This is going to be great. These are action points. You have 3 per turn. Use them to move between tiles. That's pretty common among turn-based games. Try to get the South Bank within 2 turns. Okay, so we're going to go here. Whoa, look at those mountains. I mean, I've seen bigger. But wow, they'll take ages to cross. Mountains cost 2 AP. So, every tile you move costs you 1 AP, like most turn-based strategy games, or think of it kind of like Civilization in that aspect, at least moving around anyways. Combat's not going to be like that, though. It's going to be really cool looking. but mountains cost you more movement to go over, but you'll get a defensive dice roll automatically if you're in a mountain. You'll find out what that means later. So we move to the forest. Forest provides stealth at night. Stealth heroes cannot be seen. So if you're a character that's not meant to, example, to be fighting, like some of the rats are meant to be sneaky and trick people and steal stuff from them. One of them is a thief specifically. You want to stick to the forest to try to get to your quests. And to avoid combat where necessary, because you're probably not going to have a lot of HP, which is at the top left, as you can see, for each character. And that's determined by the body stat, which we'll go over as this game goes. But you can't be seen in forests at night. During the day you can, but not at night. Can we rest? My feet hurt. So welcome to the second part of this game. So in turn, every turn has a day-night cycle before the turn fully ticks over. There's our king! And his guards. This is your body stat. This represents your maximum health, as it points at the bottom left. So the body stat is the heart symbol, and that determines how much health at the top left you'll have to survive hits during combat. If you lose all your health, you will die and be returned to your clan grounds. So that means the spawn point. If you die on the board, you will be returned to spawn point. And in some characters' cases, if it doesn't hurt you too much and you can benefit from it, it's sometimes good to actually die if your quest is halfway across the map but it's closer to your spawn, if it does not affect your stats in some way or how your character plays. Because there are certain characters, the longer they live or build up bounties per se, as a hint, they will get way, way stronger. This way. Now, right here is the town. Where your quests are on the map, as you can see, I can look around the entire map at all these different things. Your quests are marked by the symbols of your character above the tile. So, we'll move in there. You will also, when you move into a town, as it says, walking into a settlement brings it under your control until further notice. It doesn't say that, but I'm going to add that. Until another player or NPC walks into this town is yours. And you will gain 1 gold per every dawn. So every morning you will get 1 gold. Some characters get more. A robed figure bursts from the South Bank's gates. They hold a bloody knife. A squire is in pursuit. "Thane, stop them!" she cries. Congratulations, you have reached your first quest. In quest, you can choose between a dangerous option for a bonus or playing it safe. Okay. Let's see. Yo, Forrest here! Let me go back and read chat before we continue, just in case anyone's got any questions. The rats will be opposite of what you like. They're glass cannons. Actually, some of them are manipulators, not just glass cannons. Some of them will legit, like, you'll never see them if they're good, and they'll just keep taking your stuff if they're really doing what they're supposed to. By the way, if y'all can go to my Discord and vote for what game y'all want me to do, a 5-hour special next weekend. I'll have to check after the stream. I'll vote on it, Prime, don't worry. I will vote. But okay, back to, let me make sure there's no questions. I see. James said, no, never, Prime. We'll see who I'll play to defeat the rats is what I meant, Prime. Ah. I'd kill him and take over as the wolf god. Okay, I have a question. Who would win in a fight? Bahamut and Celagon the Black? Or Caligan? I cannot say his name. I never was able to say his name. That's a loaded question, Farseer. I'm gonna say Bahamut, but only because I don't think you know how many versions of Bahamut there truly is. There's a lot of Bahamuts out there. Be right back. Okay. So, alright, so to explain things further, this is a quest, so this is the dangerous option it's pointing at. You can tell I will halt the figure, I will get +1 body permanently, and +1 prestige, which prestige we'll go to later and what that handles and how that works. But that'll make my health go up permanently. And if I win, I will get a squire card, which if you hold square, you can see what the card does you will get. The next time you are killed in battle, the squire dies instead. So if I get this, I will get a free death or second chance per se. But but here's the thing it'll get to next. I'm gonna let it continue before I do too much. This is the dangerous option, it says. This is the safe option. You can always do this and get the stats, but you will get no bonuses. Like, the squire will keep chasing the person you didn't stop and you won't get the squire. But you will still get bonuses in your stats permanently. Which may still be important to your character if this card does not benefit your character, because not every character is going to want this squire, if you get what I mean. They're not going to benefit, not every character will benefit from this. So your better option may be to just take the safe option and just get bonus stats for future better challenges for you. This quest's dangerous option tests your body stat. So I have a stat of 5, which affects my health, but it also affects certain challenges. So at the bottom of every challenge, as it's pointing, there will be a symbol. And depending on how high your stat is in that symbol, it will give you a certain % chance that you will succeed at doing this. Because there is a lot of RNG in this game. But it can be mitigated by playing the game in a certain way and knowing your characters. And what to go for and what not to. Oh, my eyeball. This quest is dangerous. Oh, yeah. So, if we hit X, and it's going to tell us we will gain 1 body from completing this quest permanently. 1 prestige, which heroes with 1 plus prestige as the fame spreads across the kingdom. Once again, we'll talk about what that does later. And then it tells you how much of a chance you have at completing this challenge based on your stats. It's 10% for each stat. So because I'm 5, it's 50%. If you succeed the dangerous test, you will get a reward. The penalty of failure is -2 health. Now we are going to accept, because it's a tutorial, we're going to accept the challenge. Plus the squire is good for a character like Thane. So blue means we succeed, red hearts means we fail. So it's a 50-50, so there's exactly the same amount of both. And we succeeded. I think you'll always succeed because it's a part of the tutorial, and I think the next one's always going to be a failure, which you'll see soon. Success, your bonus reward is a follower, and we get prestige and body stat. If only you got here sooner. That beast attacked while we waited for you. He killed my master. Misery, tragedy, woe. How can I go on? You have a lot of weapons. Couldn't you just saved him or helped him? Oh well, you looking for a squire? This guy could come in handy, Thane. Okay. Open the hero shelf, which is triangle. This opens up our stat. So now that we open up hero shelf, you press square, and you can switch to your inventory. So we have the squire. If we hold R2, we can select and equip him on the party side. You can have 3 party members following you at all times at max. And 3 pieces of equipment, which it'll go into soon. As you can see, I already had the explorer. Find more gold and magic when you explore. So we're going to equip him. I have a new master. Oh, I'll follow you to the ends of the earth. Right after a nap, I need sleep. And my feet still hurt. Let's see, Ed James, I know I watched your stream earlier this morning. Hey Farseer, I'm playing a Dark Souls kind of game called Mortal Show. Ah, nice. Wow, Farseer, I'm gonna stream it Thursday. But the real question is, which Bahamut is the strongest? There's a big debate on that. That's too big of a discussion. And I don't know all of them by heart, so I couldn't even tell you personally. I just know that there's a lot of them. I think Silicon will bone about 40% of Bahamut's until the god tier Bahamut's murder him, yeah. And that's the problem with Bahamut. There's just which Bahamut. No, they're all trash. That's not true, Prime. Bahamuts are amazing. Alright, end turn. Okay, so, now that it's going to turn daytime, you're going to see something happen, and then we're going to go over what this means. Turns in Armello cycle from day to night. This is your goal. It is used to play items in tricky cards, or trickery cards. Tricky cards is short term. There are two types of stats in this game. Stats that affect combat and missions, and then currencies. Prestige, gold, magic, and I think there's one, and I think rot? I think rot's one of them, but I'm not sure. It's different for those types of characters, though. This is your gold. It is used to play item and trickery cards. You earn gold income from your clan and settlements every day. So, he moves. We get to choose a quest. The denizens of Armello will provide you with rumors often. You will be able to choose between several of them. So these are quests. You want to base your quests kind of on your stats, unless you're trying to build up certain stats to be better, which is when you want to go for safe options on the ones you don't have good chances at getting bonuses out of. So this is a fight challenge. Thane's going to be really good at this challenge, so the game's only giving me this one. But we're going to take this. As you can see now, the fight stat part popped up at the bottom left. This is your fight stat. It represents your prowess in battle, of course. And it's a sword. This quest will test your fight stat. So we accept. Darkness around. It's going to place it over there. Sir, I gathered up some of my master's supplies. I'm sure he'd want you to have them. For a price, of course. We should equip that sword and shield. They're sure to come in handy before we're done. Okay, so you can also equip items and recruit followers by highlighting them in your hand directly. And to look at your hand, you press right on the D-pad and up and down on the D-pad to cycle through your cards. So these are equipment cards. So if I hold R2, or I'll look at it, in battle, +1 sword. What this means is one of my dice will be guaranteed a attack. I won't have to let RNG decide. So same thing here. One of my dice will be a guaranteed shield now. And you have to use gold to equip certain things or play trickery cards like it said. Perfect. Let's go. We're crossing a swamp today. Tough walk. We might pick up a scratch or two. Okay, so swamps, which is right here, as you can tell right now, boom! Swamps hurt. Swamps drain 1 HP per crossing it. But our quest is at a shrine, which you can kind of guess what that probably does. And boom, I'm healed. So shrines, or stone circles, and ancient sites, or our ancient sites, who restore 1 HP per crossing them. Meaning you have to enter the tile, it'll heal you 1, then you have to exit the tile to do it again, I think. So, challenge, let's see. Also reminds me, there's a lot of depth to this game. There is! And you haven't seen how many characters there are yet. Remember, this is a safer option than a quest. Completing this quest will still increase your fight by 1. And prestige as word of your deed spread. So it's basically telling me the same thing and letting me know I now get to choose safe or dangerous. We're gonna try dangerous. I failed it when I did it. I want to see if the tutorial always fails this. It's a 50% chance. Yep. Okay. So that always fails it. So I did take unnecessary damage right there, but it's fine. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. My bad, guys. Let's set up camp. We can start trying to track him down tomorrow. I assume they were looking for the rat still. They were talking about our ratty rat friend. Okay, so end turn. I think if I stand here and in my turn, I also heal, but I don't remember. But we're gonna be attacked anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now you get to see combat. Thane of the Wolf Clan, hand over the puppet or be slain in order of the king. This is crazy, we don't have the puppet. Why are the King's Guard attacking? We've done nothing wrong, this is madness. This is Sparta. Remember fight stat, remember fight stat? Each point in it grants a die in battle. So because I have 6 fight stat, I get 6 die. Dice and Armello have 6 unique symbols. A sword counts as 1 attack. A shield counts as 1 defense. Suns counts as attacks during the day, misses at night. Moons count as attacks during the night, misses at day. And wilds count as attacks and then explode, granting an extra dice to get another die, to get another side. Finally, rot, which is miss. For most characters. Note I said most characters. There's some weird stuff in this game. This is probably 5% of what this game is capable of. And this is only with the DLCs I have. There's so many characters with the new DLCs. These are your opponent's stats. They work the same way as yours, so you can tell how much dice they have, and health, and all that. So he only gets to roll 4 dice. At the start of battle, both combatants show their relevant items, followers, and abilities while their dice are locked in. Also, yes, followers in some cases can also affect battles in some cases. The Wolf Clan's affinity is the night. Oh yeah! Every clan has a day or night affinity. Because we are at night, we get +1 dice. Because we are a wolf. And our affinity is the night. A shining steel sword, and now our equipment comes into play. So, our sword counts as a +1 sword automatically, and our shield counts as +1 shield automatically. So as you can tell, I now automatically have 1 attack and 1 defend. The King's Guard here carries a halberd, which reduces their opponent's battle dice by 1. As you can see at the top right, in battle, -1 die, and opponents suffer -1 die. Oh, in battle +1 die, and opponents suffer -1. So he's going to go up to 5, I'm going to go down to 6 instead of 7. Which is still better, but it evens out. Only because it's a tutorial though, because I didn't get to do anything else before this fight. But now you just tap the analog stick and boom, roll your dice, or move the analog stick and it rolls the dice. So, I roll... So you notice I blocked all of his attacks and then hit him. So, hypothetically, this is how it works. If they roll 4 attack dice, and I roll 4 defense dice, they will do no damage to me unless they have piercing. Some characters have piercing. But they will do no damage if I roll the same amount of shields as they do swords or attacking dice. So once again, same thing. Roll it again, being attacked twice. I think I'm forced to roll what it's rolling because the game wants me to lose these incursions. Yeah, because that's the same exact roll I got last time. So. This isn't good! Did you see? We have a bounty now! The King's Guard will hunt us! We need to figure out a plan fast. I did the wrong voice. Within Armello, darkness stirs, for signs of rot have now returned. A hunted wolf forced to withdraw, as rats slink to find out more. Now, the rats. A rat's tail. Alright, almost reminds me of Planetfall. Yeah, it does remind me of Planetfall. I'll look at it if it's not too expensive. I'll buy the DLC. Don't quote me. I also think if I have all the DLC and you guys play with me, I don't think you need the DLCs. Hello? Oh, nice.
But if possible, try to get James taking the base version and then see if the DLCs work.
Okay. I got it. I know, yes.
If it works, I'll get the base version.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright, bye-bye.
Alright. Bye-bye. Alright, that was Prime. He was just letting me know he was able to get this game. But yeah, I'm thinking we're going to try to do this. And Tam King, if we're going to test this with James, as Prime just said, I'm going to have, James, if you're watching still, I'm going to have you download the base game when you get this game. If you want to get it. I think you should, though. I think that we'd have a lot of fun together on this game. We're going to have you get the base version, James. And then we're going to see if I'm right about the DLC. Because if I'm right about the DLC, then all anyone has to have is the base version to play with me. Then y'all, and Prime. And Prime as well, so. If y'all want to do that. Be right back. Ardnot gonna draw a picture of Bahamut, so I'm gonna spend 30 minutes looking for the right Bahamut. Okay, Farseer. Good luck on your drawing. If you wanna, if you wanna take a picture of it and post it on Discord, I'd like to see it, but that's up to you. You don't have to. Just saying. Because I love Bahamut. He's one of my favorite creatures. Or, I say creature. There's, like I said, there's too many versions. Alright. Hail Mauricio. Our eyes within the royal palace hear secrets of plans. Wait, I need to put on my rat voice. Hold on. Our eyes within the royal palace hear secrets of plans. Dane seems to think much of his abilities. Yes. He hunts for tools of the rot. The king has laid a trap for him. A bounty will be placed on his head. A bounty which we expect you to claim. Teach him the consequences of meddling with the rot. Then find those tools for yourself. Nat Finnick, the spy master, awaits you within South Bank. Her skills will be of use to you. Good luck. Keep your blade sharp and your tongue sharper. Remember, destroy this letter, Festian. Wow, the one moment where cats and mice work together. Let's go. Time is money, Mauricio. Maybe it's Mercurio? Alright, remember to equip useful items. They will help you on your journey. So you're going to notice something very different about this character. We are going to equip this, though. +1 dice in perils, which are what some of the rats are really good at. So you're going to notice trickery cards. Trickery cards are red cards, and they do really weird effects because they're tricky. Grant stealth until the end of next turn. So now I can make my rat invisible no matter where he is until the next daylight is how that works. So till the next morning, which is the next turn, because it's day-night cycles. Play disguise on yourself. Dun, dun, dun. Choose a quest. So here comes the next stat. This is your wits stat. It determines how many cards you can hold in your hand. So smarter characters hold more cards because they're more based on using cards to win than flat strength, which is the sword, the fight skill. So he's 5 wits, which means he can hold 5 cards in his hand max. And he's also really good at wit challenges, which is what we're going for. Or mediocre. 5 means in the middle. This is your wits. It determines how many cards you can hold in your hand. This is a wits quest, which, as I explained, means we're going to be tested in that stat, which we're going to have a 50% chance of success. So, Rat Clan Jingle. And as you saw, it's a different symbol where the quest is. That's how, when you're playing a multiplayer game, you know where you need to go and your stuff you need to try to head for. in the game, objectively wise. And as you can see, he made it pretty far. Wait, I don't want to stop and rest. Oh, wait, I don't want to stop and rest without knowing where Thane is lurking. Here, use this gold to hire rangers. Scout around Duncastle. That's where he would last seen. Alright. So, once again, trickery cards. Play rangers on Duncastle to scout it. So grant scout from the tile until the end of the next turn. So what scout does is it's going to, as you watch this, it's going to reveal all nearby tiles and anything in it. So even though he is stealthed at nighttime in a forest, I can see he's hiding in the trees with the trickery card. There, Thane's hiding in the woods. Don't worry. Come sunrise, the King's Guard will find him. The eagle flag indicates scouted tiles. Scouting reveals stealth creatures. So now we end our turn for the day cycle. But we will still maintain stealth because ours lasts till next sunlight. Death to the traitor! The settlement of South Blank is being locked down by order of the king. We're looking for accomplices. So Thane has gone into defensive mode in the mountains, so he can get extra defense. Ah! Alright, so Thane has placed a trickery card to the settlement as a peril. So that's also something trickery and some sorcery cards do this too. You can play them to tiles on a map, and if the players cross through that tile, or want to claim that village as he did for that, so I don't claim the village, you have to succeed at the peril to avoid damage when entering the town. Or whatever it might do. It's not just damage, sometimes it'll steal stuff from you, and different stuff, and different things like that. A peril is a trap. Enter the tile, and you'll face its challenge. Fail, and you will trigger the card's effects. So yeah, so whatever the peril card says, that's what will happen to you if you fail. A peril and spruce fail. What is the Thane up to? So as you saw, we got a lot of cards on our turn because of our wit. No matter. Forget the peril. Thane is exposed. Now we'll get to choose, by the way, in the full game, when we're not doing the tutorial. We get to choose what cards we pick. You want to try to match your cards to what you know your character's good with, until you get some other stats up or something like that. No matter. Forget the peril. Thane is exposed. Let's claim that bounty. This is your prestige. Remember that the currency of the crown that I mentioned earlier? It reflects your renown in the realm. We'll gain prestige in the kingdom by claiming bounty on Thane's head. I know a few crooks who will be happy to do our dirty work. Killing another hero awards you +1 prestige. Claiming bounties awards you with bonus prestige and gold, based on how wanted the character is. You can play cards to other creatures just like you played the skies to yourself. So, -2 gold if the target can't pay, -1 health, and 1 action point. Thane has no gold. He's been spending it on stuff, and he doesn't own very many towns. So, he should be able to die by this. So we ready to card, we play it. That kills Thane. Thane dies off, I claim the bounty. My prestige goes up to 3. Done. That's gold in our pockets and nice prestige to our name. So now let's deal with the Spy Master. We'll need to lift the lockdown. Don't attack the King's Guard. We'll end up with a bounty too. Instead, let's organize some false orders. The bounty got you some gold, which will let us contact some serious underworld figures. False orders. Force King's Guard off of a tile. So you see how the rats play, this character plays so much different. Like, so much different than the wolf played. And any of the other characters, too. Even among other rats, they're not all the same. This game is amazing. I have severely underestimated this game for far too long. Really have. So, yeah, let's claim it. We need the quest. So we have to do this because it's forced upon us, but... The city is bustling. You enter the tavern and glance around. There are many faces, but none you've seen before. No spy master. Whistle a Rat Clan tune. We can get the spy master if it succeeds. It's a fox! That makes sense. Reveal all heroes' quests. Ooh. That's also something that trickery cards and trickery followers are good at. You can keep track of your enemies and see what they're doing and try to plan ahead for your tricks. It's really nice. So let's play this. It's a 50% chance. Boom! Da-da-da! Information comes at a cost, Mercurio. Mercurio. I'm gonna call him Mercurio. Call her Mercurio. Reveal all heroes' quests for... It says 0 cost. It doesn't come at a cost, according to what you just said, even though you just said that. Ah, so Thane, his next mission is in those mountains. Thane's heading to the mountains. This could complicate things. Give me some time to speak to my contacts. Rest a while. An intern in the town, or should we... We have to. We have no AP. And now our stealth is gone. Because I did cast it at night. I forgot that it goes to when you cast it. So it went to all the way to nighttime again. Thane's back at his clan grounds. He's still heading towards the Winter Mountains. When a hero dies, their turn ends. They lose 1 prestige and return to their spawn point, aka clan grounds. I'm inclined to interfere with his plans. But we can't affect him while he's moving. Also, ironic, the cat's trying to mess up a dog. That's no problem. We simply act where we know he'll be. Hire some mercenaries to lie in wait in the Fleetfoot Hills. That'll cut him off from the mountains. -1 action point and -2 health. So as you saw, I did that, so now he has to encounter the peril. He failed it, as we saw in that little quick thing, and that's gonna hurt him. Now if we were playing with real people, I think I could click and watch them try to succeed at that peril by rolling the dice if we were playing a game with real people. But if it's AI, I think it just auto does it. Well done. That slowed him down. Choose a quest. The Spy Master has tracked the stolen rot tool to the Winterhorn Mountains as well. One of her sources in the city knows those peaks well. It's going to be a body challenge, so we're only going to have a 50% chance at it. Unless we can find something along the way. We're going to take that, though. That puts us at the, so that puts us at the city. Here's a strategist card. Use it to help us get to the Spruceville faster. And then, once again, trickery cards. They can help you move. Certain cards make you move farther than normal. All kinds of things. This card's effect is an instant card. This is the card's effects. It tells you, also, yeah, it's explaining on the card how you read it. At the top, it tells you what you have to play it to, what type of strategy, what type of card it is. It's a strategic trickery card. It tells you the effects. It gives +1 action point to the character, to the creature you play it to, and it costs 3. This is the card's Armello symbol, meaning it's an aggressor card. So, stuff like that. Actually, that one might have, yeah. That one might actually be a trickery attack card. That one you might actually get out of equipment, but I'm not really sure. let's just give you a bit more gold so that you can play strategist. Play the hero, so now I get +1 AP. We can now reach Spruceville without needing to stop and rest. Remember, we'll have to face Thane's peril when we enter the Spruceville, but there's no other option. Not much I can do, so we'll just do it. Okay, so play that wild weed card. I will as soon as I get the chance, Tam King. I'm not allowed to do it yet because it's a tutorial, but I would have by now if I could. That will knock out, and that will knock out any guard. Oh wow. The Rat's Clan affinity is night, so you get +1 die while facing challenges and fights at night. So the rats and the wolves are rivals of the night. Also, I also love something that also makes this game really beautiful is the animations on the cards, the characters, and just the world in general. I like that that card is just, except for the white, that's just Malik's trying to rob a pig of his money. It's just my cat being mischievous. In perils, +1 die. The Adventurer's Kit provides +1 die bonus die in perils, which is now a lot of perils. Now roll your dice. So as you can see, because of all the bonuses I had a much bigger chance. Now we still failed. So the cat burglar still stole one of our equipment. Thane stole your Adventurer's Kit. I have my lunch in there. Claiming more than one settlement further increases your gold income and provides a gold discount to trickery cards. So let's see. As you can now tell, this character is meant to go for the settlements and subterfuge everybody while moving around doing quests. I have a heart 50% chance. Sneak past him or get some heart. The city curfew is in effect at nightfall. The contact's house is across the street, but a king's guard is patrolling. End mountains gain +1 gold and +1 shield. That's not really that helpful, but I think the game wants me to get this because we gotta fight Thane in the mountains. So I'm assuming we're gonna succeed at this. We wouldn't probably want to do this in normal character. Yeah, see, it was automatically gonna win, even with a 50% chance. The game wanted me to do that, but technically in the real game, that would have been stupid risky. I'd have probably been better off letting him complete that quest and continuing to subterfuge and do more in other places. But we got it, so this would also be a better card for Thane anyways. Just because Thane would get gold in mountains and also be even more tanky. We have information, now we plan our next move. Dismiss. Play it. And end turn. Whoa! By the wow, that was a lightning strike spell. Why would the king attack the prince of the wolf clan? Quick! We need to report back with the king. We'll report back with the king acting so strange. We must tread very carefully. Confusion reigns throughout the land. Heroes flee to stop and plan. But the east under the bright sun, a rabbit's quest is now began. Now for the rabbit. Today's video is probably me just gonna go through all the tutorials, and I don't know if the final one's a full game or not. If it is, we'll try it and see if we can win, but traitors and spies abound. I have been lenient for far too long. This is how I repay. By the very clans are united. You forced me to take drastic measures. Is this lion's name Malix by any chance?
Nicely.
Fugitives Unleashed. So on the normal game, every turn, the king at the beginning of the day is going to do something really nasty according to who the prestige winner is. So right now the prestige leader would be the rat, because that's where we left him off with. So he gets to choose a special effect from the king because he's manipulating him with all the prestige. Confusing and tricking him. Lady Amber, we greet you, Farseeker, and we wish you well on your travels. It is with a heavy heart that we bring dire news. The king cast aside the counsel of the Rabbit clan. We no longer have his ear, and the realm suffers for it. As legend throughout Armello, we ask that you consolidate your prestige and regain the king's trust. We can still calm the situation before it escalates. Florian, master of the Rabbit clan. Ha! A badger. A badger's diplomatic. Seems a bit weird. Badgers are violent. I know you were keen to go to treasure hunting today, but it looks like those plans might have to be put on hold. By the way, just to give you a joke, I know this rabbit so well. This rabbit is the Laura Croft of Armello. You'll see. That's why, and this is the butler from her mansion. I know you were keen to go treasure hunting today, but it looks like those plans might need to go on hold. But maybe we've got time to search a dungeon or two. It is your specialty after all. You see what I mean? It is a rabbit who dives into the ruins looking for artifacts and ancient relics and treasure. It's the Laura Croft of rabbits. Ember. Tomb Raider. What? Wait a minute. I didn't mean it to be that literal. Wow. See, I knew a lot, but I didn't know they legit called the skill Tomb Raider. I love this game. We're going to be playing more of this game. I love this game. This game is... Why did I not play Rabbit Raider, exactly, the Rabbit Raider. Ember, the Rabbit Raider. Your hero's power is shown on the hero shelf and what they're good at. So those are ruins. You will explore a dungeon by moving on to it. Dungeons are full of dangers and rewards. We'll build influence by exploring and seeking out treasures and followers. Choose a quest. Living history. I wonder what that is. Next stat. Spirit. This is your spirit stat. It measures how attuned you are to the magical energies in Armello. The bear is better at that than the rabbit is. The rabbit, she's like the most well-rounded character. If you've never played Armello before, you'd probably have an easier time winning with her. Because her stats are, as you can see, 3, 5, 4, 4. So they're kind of even across the board. Attack's still kind of low. She's meant to raid and get equipment to help with that. But, yeah. That's what we're going to go get ancient relics for. This is a spirit quest. Increasing your spirit will allow you to cast more powerful spells. Increase your spell range as well. Once again, the bear's better at that, but we'll get to her. A skilled bard researching, which by the way, our guy's a bard, but he follows her everywhere, so might as well be her butler. A skilled bard researching the tale of lost treasure for a song has gone missing in a oh no, that's what we're looking for. Never mind. So I wonder what our guy is. I'll look in a minute. A bard, a chance at treasure, and probably danger as well. I might just stay outside if that's okay. I've heard that there's some strange old magic at work in there. Then again, you've got strange magic yourself. Focus! +2 spirit until the next turn, so you see why that's good. Once again, better for the bear, but we're not to her yet. It costs magic to play this, so you're going to see that pop up. So the next currency is about to be added. Boom! At the bottom right. So now we're up to prestige, gold, and magic. Each of their own type of currency affecting different things. This is magic. It's used to play spell cards, which spell cards are green cards. Like they're colored green outline. And it's refilled at every dusk, meaning midday, I think, meaning the in-between between day and night, I think. So every midday of each cycle, I think. Your spirit determines how far you can also cast your spell cards. You should focus your magic. It will help you in the quest ahead. Okay. We're gonna do what the game says. Now we have a spirit of 6. I want to look at something. So we have Coin Master. So he's like her. He like manages her stuff because you know Laura Croft doesn't do that. You know, and neither would Rabbit Croft. You know, she wouldn't manage that stuff herself. She goes on adventures all the time. She leaves that to the smarter guy. or smarter girl, but in her case she had a butler do it, so. But yeah. Do I have any money? I do. Let's go ahead and equip this for now, because the game is now telling me less and less. For a very good reason. In battle, -1 die and +2 shields. For her, that'd be actually really good. Okay. 3 gold, claim target settlement. Did it work? Cannot play from the... Oh, okay. Boom! Claim the settlement. Claim the settlement. Now move to this tile. Ah! Explore! Okay, this is the explore coin. Toss it, coin toss. It represents the chance of finding particular rewards or dangers. It's based on our spirit, I think. We got gold! Yay! Living history. As you search the dungeon, you're drawn towards a strange light. It's the bard, floating asleep in a bubble of errant magic. Is there a clown in here somewhere? Hey, it's Bob again. How's it going? Doing good, Bob. Welcome to Armello. Welcome, welcome. Bunnycroft. Bunnycroft, that's a good one. Yes, Bunnycroft, Rabbit Raider. Bunnycroft the Rabbit Raider. Let's see, but that's why I'm like, is there a clown in here? It says that the bard is floating in the middle of the room for no reason. You know, we're all float too! Bard, Spirit Challenge. I imagine we're gonna win. We have a 60% chance. And also it's a tutorial. Bard! +1 prestige when you successfully escape a peril. Nice. That's getting put on. End your turn. +2 gold. Nighttime. Each dusk, your magic is balanced to match your spirit. Whoa! That's cool. Whoa! Battle in the woods! The rat and the wolf clan wage war continuously. He just prestige leader. Ah! So now we get to see what I was talking about prestige-wise and how that affects what happens every morning. So Mercurio has the highest prestige of any hero. This makes him the prestige leader. Alright, well, and basically every morning, the prestige leader is going to be offered 2 different choices from the king. And they're both bad choices, but they're bad in different ways. You have to base it on what your character won't be affected by, but everyone else probably would. If you're trying to win, and wholeheartedly trying to win. So, clan rivalries have come to a head. Representatives from the Rat and Wolf clan are planning a duel to break current peace treaties. Wolf clan Rat 2. Okay, so now you're getting to see the normal mechanic on how I draw cards. I'm able to draw 4 cards and pick them each from any of these piles. So item, trickery, and spell. Item is something you can attach. Spells are something you can play. Trickeries are like the things you saw earlier. These are the 3 core decks of Armello. You may draw cards from any of these decks. The item decks contain weapons, armor, tools, and consumables to aid you on your journey. So I think that red one we saw with the sword actually fits under this, but I'm not sure. The trickery deck, full of traps, ruses, and political maneuverings, is the perfect deck to slow and undermine your opponents. The spell deck is your source of powerful spells, offensive and defensive, buffs and curses. Wits determines the number of cards you can draw each turn. So we can draw 4 cards. For her, I think I'm going to take some spell. See? Trickery. Settlement produces +1 gold and +1 prestige each dawn until terrorized. That's a really powerful card. Because terrorize means an evil NPC, like a Bane, which you don't know what Banes are yet. We'll get to that in the next part of the tutorial. Probably after this character. I think the bearer will teach us that. Banes are dark creatures made out of the rot that are giant raven creatures. And if they go into towns, sometimes now the King's Guard can do this too. They can also terrorize towns depending on if he's in the mood to terrorize people, because he is corrupted now. But that is a powerful card. So now I'm going to take and see what we get item-wise. +1 shield in battle. Okay, then we're going to go spell and spell. So we're going to go another spell. So the reason why I did that is because my spirit is the highest right now. So I'm basing, and since spirit determines spell distance and all that, it'd be better to have spells. Travel to my next quest. Where is it? Up there. Okay. There's a guard right there. We don't need to go through the peril. So we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go into the mountain and defend. I could probably get there. Hold on. I've got 2 haste cards and 6 gold. That would be hypothetically 1, 2, 3. That's a lot. We won't get there this turn. I'm not going to waste it yet. I, however, am going to equip the trusty shield. And I'm going to play this to my town. So it makes me more gold. And as you can saw, and this is, once again, this is something I love about this game. There are literal physical animations for everything. Like, everything. As you can tell, that town got more industrious. Because I cast it on the town, and now it's going to get me more gold. And since that's near my spawn, that's a more reliable town to have that on. So, end my turn. There's nothing more I can do. I'm back down to 5 spirit. The king is dawn of day 2. The king doesn't have any rot yet, so he's not taking any damage yet. That will happen. That's supposed to happen, by the way. But because this is a tutorial, it's not happening. Normally, there are only 9 total day and night turns. Because he only has 9 HP. But there is day and night to each one. So, times that by 2, there are 18 turns to this game, total, for everybody. Yeah, okay, so back to prestige. Curse it! Look, Mercurio has the king's ear. As prestige leader, he has a say in which laws the king enforces. That's what they are, laws. We need more prestige in him to gain prestige lead and reaffirm the Rabbit Clan's position. Slaying other heroes, completing quests, and playing trickery cards are reliable ways to earn prestige. This is your current prestige. You need to get more than Mercurio to become the new prestige leader. So he passed martial law. The king orders his guards to march to the nearest settlement and terrorize them. So once again, he felt like terrorizing. And for Mercurio, this is good for him. Now, I don't have that town, so I'm okay with that. Terrorized settlements lose their allegiance to any hero or clan and won't generate any income while they're terrorized. Rescuing a terrorized settlement will restore peace and order and gain prestige. I gave up on Bahamut, dang. Yeah, to practice at it. Eventually you'll probably get it. Oh, I think Mercurio's dead. Nope, he had piercing though. That means Stain's got a piercing item on. When you see stuff like that happen. Oh, he beat him. That means Mercurio actually lost a little bit of prestige, which will make it easier on us. Alright, so I want trickery cards now, because now I need, yeah, see? Pact, +1 per prestige per turn. We need to grab 2 trickery cards. Hoodwink to unequip all items, okay. I can take the damage. Alright, that's been earned. I'm gonna go ahead and take the damage. We're gonna play you. Okay, yeah, let's make a pact with you. So when you make a pact with someone, they can't attack you, but you both get benefits. I think this means Stain's gonna get +1 prestige per turn as well. I'm not sure. I'm also gonna play this on you. Wait, play to Dungeon Settlement, King's Guard. Oh, I have to play, okay. So I can't do that, okay. Then let's use... Me and Mercurio have the same health. I think I'm gonna wait a turn. Because we're actually kind of semi-playing the game now. Okay, so he did his quest. They're fighting again. Ooh, that hurt. That's good for me. Oh, did he get him? Oh! They both died, yes! They both lost prestige. That's beautiful. That is beautiful trickery. Okay, so if I play that on another hero, play to hero settlement. So if I play that to an enemy settlement, they'll lose prestige per turn. Okay. Alright, well, we need to get up to our thing here. Wolf Clan's Rat Tooth. The circle of the battle has been drawn. Only 40% Royal Shield. In battle, suns and moons that miss count as defenses instead. Ooh! Ooh! I think I'm okay. That would be better than Trusty Shield. Oh, this is risky. I'm gonna take the risk. Yes! I think at this point it's not on purpose. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. 0 gold. Replace Trusty Shield with Royal Shield. And we need to become prestige leader. I think I'm now... Yep, I'm about to be. I'm tied though, it's staying at the moment. The king siphons 2 magic from all heroes. Don't have it, 1 prestige. Okay, I'm fine, I have magic. Good, so I didn't lose any prestige. Is he gonna attack me? No, he's going for the town. Chose a quest. Word of a dangerous rot relic has spread throughout the land. Has spread through the land. Apparently, the powerful treasure is within a nearby dungeon. Okay, nice. Well, that's our specialty. Ah, okay. Spell, because we're gonna cast the spells. Ooh, +2 spirit until next turn again. Steal 1 prestige from all heroes. Yes. Play to yourself. There we go. Now we're prestige leader. Alright, Amber, now that you're the prestige leader, you just need to hang on to it until next dawn. Alright, then what we're gonna do then instead is we're gonna... This costs 3 magic to play. Let's not do it yet. We might need it. Let's actually play this instead. And we're gonna make ourselves go way further because we need to get over there. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go around him. We're gonna take unnecessary damage, but safer this way. Hopefully Thane doesn't attack me by accident. Oh, can't afford card. And end turn. Ah, he is attacking me. Okay. I think I ambushed him though. Yes, I did. But as you can tell, she is not meant to fight. So I might get killed here. Ooh. I hasn't taught me how to burn cards yet. This might have been a mistake. Oh yes, defense. I'm dead. God dang, doing so much damage now. Dang it, now he's gonna be prestige leader. Unless he dies here. Ooh. Damn. Damn, Mercurio's just dying. Oh, he failed the peril. He lost prestige and he didn't die, but he did get something. Okay, that sucks. Trickery card. -1 action point, -2 health. Got it. An item card. +1 sword in battle. Not really, but that'd be good for a burn card. I'm gonna go ahead and do this again. Yes, more gold. Let's do that. That did not work how I thought it did. Whoopsies. Is it the same? It is the same. Okay, my turn. Let's see. flattened 3 massive volcanoes when he died, so mountain range it is. And he's way bigger than Godzilla. Oh, but Godzilla's broke his fruit. Yeah, Godzilla is broke. The king and oh, okay, here we go. These are the so I did maintain prestige leader. Good. These are the 2 laws the king has put forward for the prestige leader to select. Controlling the king's declaration is a powerful position to hold. So we can go Rotten Choir. The king's Rotten Choir sings -1 body to all heroes, Banes, and king's guards across the whole kingdom, permanently. The king and prestige leader gain +1 health for enacting a mutual blood pact. Nope, Rotten Choir.
This should be interesting.
This will make other characters weaker to me. Now this hurts me too, but she's not meant to fight. She's meant to explore, and she's basically a like I said, she's Lara Croft mixed with like a diplomat, kind of. What she did was kind of diplomatic. With her guns, no, I'm kidding. This can't be the same wise king who united the clans and ruled peacefully for generations. I never thought I'd see this day. There's nothing worse than madness. Wild, save us from the king. Nice, so the rabbit's done. The king forsakes his pure ways. The rot grows stronger day by day. Wise rabbits plot to keep us free, while bears talk peace under the wild tree. While bears talk peace under the wild tree. Now you get to see how a magic-heavy character plays. Who goes for spirit stones. Those. It's just as I've foreseen, guards. Find every spirit stone. Go now. Alright, Thane's turn. They're gonna get to do their respective plays. I think the rabbit's the only one who's already out there. Yep. Oh, she failed that peril. And now, Sister Sana, I will be brief. I am sure you sense the darkness spreading. Old magic stirs, the power of the rot. The elders agree, it has returned. The corruption must be purged before it manifests. If the Banes are to rise again, all may be lost. Ilaris. Oh! I should have read who it was sent by. Ilaris, your brother superior.
Sana, I'm coming too. I'm coming too, friend. A long time friend. I won't leave you now, friend. We are friends, right? I found this strange thing. It looks scary. What do you think it means?
Plague! +1 rot, poisoned until the end of next turn. This spell does not cost magic. Wait. This spell does not cost magic. Casting it will gain you a rot. This is your rot level. Currently it is at 0. Rot is a dark, powerful, and destructive force. It consumes living energy. When a hero gains their first point of rot, they are considered infected and will suffer -1 health every dawn. And that's also what the king does. That's how the game keeps it from being too long of a game, too.
That sounds bad, Sana. Let's avoid the rot.
Choose a quest. Deep within the pits of Armello, dark forces stir. The elders have ordered you to intervene. Lest an eldritch bane emerge. The dark of old. Bear. I'm a bear.
Spirit stone. That's a spirit stone, Sana. We should grab it. Keep it safe. Maybe play with it a bit. And to those that gather the stones almighty shall come the ultimate power. Wild impurity. That's what an old bear mumbled one day. His breath smelt of fish, so I didn't listen.
Spirit stone, because this is important to our character.
A spirit stone, yes, I can touch it.
Nice.
Do you see that? I don't like this. I'm scared.
In battle, +1 sword when defending. Gain, yep. And -3 health at 1 tile. Range -2 health. Play to creature. 2 health at 2 tiles. Okay, I see. Okay. End turn. Alright, back to daylight. Yep, there's Amber. Tax time. The king declares king 2 gold. Can't pay, -1 prestige. Okay. Okay. Things moving. Claiming himself a town and questing. Ooh, okay. I'm not really worried about those two, between the rabbit and those three, because their objective is completely different than mine. Like, legit, I don't need towns for her. I don't think she'll ever really need gold or prestige. So we want another item, +1 gold after every dungeon explore. That's not as good. That's really what you gave me, game? For now, we'll put it on, but... Oh, well, I don't have gold yet. I'll have to wait. We'll do that at next turn. For now, we need to move here.
Oh, do you feel that something bad is coming? Take this. It might help you. I had it tucked away just in case it's a little grubby. It's a little grubby, though.
Dark influence. Okay. As well, alright, so these are what's called perils. Y'all haven't got to see what a peril is up until this point. So, as well as playing or equipping cards, you are able to burn cards in perils and or battles. So, okay. Each card has an Armello symbol that matches one of the symbols on your dice. So, if I burn this card in short terms before I finish reading this, it'll guarantee one of them symbols at the bottom instead of letting RNG decide. So sometimes you want to have cards just to burn them to complete perils more guaranteed so you don't get hurt. Because if we fail this, we're going to get the card is going to do +1 rot and +1 random rot spell card in target's hand. So, I mean, that means I'll get a rot card that makes me have rot, and I will also get +1 static rot. Burning a card locks in one of your dice to the card symbol. You can burn your cards by dragging and dropping them here. So, burn that. As you see it, burn that. And we can burn rock cards. And we can burn this. And there isn't one, so now I have to roll. I don't have another rock card. See, and I didn't complete that, so that means now I have rot.
Oh no, Santa, you've been tainted with rot. Don't turn purple, please.
Got gold, though. You're too late. The dungeon is filled with shrieks of birthing veins. A cluster of them rise from the dark ichor around a strange artifact. 60% chance going for it. A wildfire staff, which I think we need. Pretty sure. Yep. Well, I'm glad that's over. Let's get out of here. +1 spirit, +2 magic every dawn. See? Knew it. That's really good for her. That is really good for her. We are putting that on. Oh no, Mercurio, what has he done? A hero becomes corrupted when they have 5 or more rot. Corrupted heroes still lose 1 health every dawn. Corrupted heroes gain dark powers, such as +1 health each time they kill another creature in battle. So yeah, some characters want rot. Some characters you want to worship the dark chaos gods with. And you want to gain rot as much as possible. So getting rot cards that give you rot is really important. In addition, any creature corrupted by rot will take damage equal to their rot if they enter a sacred stone circle. That's also something. You can no longer use healing tiles. They will hurt you instead. I do wish, though, that swamps would heal you at that point, though, but I get the point. Why not? Alright. Banes had returned to Armello, but so had Spirit Stones. Santa hastened the place. Wait a minute. Banes? Hold on, wait a minute. I forgot to test this. I want to show y'all something I got. I always forget during the stream. So the Banes are coming. Alright, 1 second. I got it. My fat toes. God, hold on, guys. I'm horrible. The buttons need to be bigger. Ah! Dang it! Why am I having such a hard time with this? I didn't have a hard time with this last time. So having big toes and tiny buttons is not a good combination. There we go. I need to remember to turn my lamp off. Because that's ruining the light effect. So as you can see, it's purple. Let me change it again. I'm going to have to remember to turn my lamp off next time. So we have blue, green, red, orange, yellow, which is like a gold, and then pink, and then purple, of course it was on. And then back to the normal. We'll go back to the normal for now. Just because I don't have... Oops, wrong one. Just because I don't have, I don't have my lamp. I need to remember to turn that lamp off. So I can do some more mood lighting. But, alright. Banes have returned, but so had Spirit Stone. Santa hastened to the palace. Surely the king would know what to do. King is corrupted. The Mad King. So her we want spell. Ooh, +1 the peril difficulty. Okay. Journey to Mother's Maze. Oh wow, she has a lot of AP. Alright, this should be good. Wait, can I do any of this? Steal 1 health unless target is protected by stone wards. Okay. Hold up, I am confused. Dawn of day 2. Amber declares rot inspection. The king's inquisitors hold inspections across the kingdom. Any hero with rot suffers -1 prestige. That's fine, I don't need prestige. Mercurio's dead. Oh, but they're both dead. They both killed each other. Well, that's good for me. Ow, and a peril. Oh, she's dead. Alright, well, she's got rot on her too now. Dang. Look at the palace down. Lock the palace down, none shall enter. We must protect the kingdom.
Sound of the place seems to be different. The defenses are up. Doesn't the king know we have spirit stones?
The palace gardens are protected by powerful palace perils. Or by powerful palace perils. That's a loaded word. That remain until defeated. Breaching the palace is difficult. Collect a good mix of cards in your hand and burn cards to improve your chances of success. So I need 4 burns. So we do have, what did we do that? Oh, it's second nature to press the analog stick. Oh no, oh, I don't have a moon, no. I only lost 1 health though, I'm okay. Ouch, the palace is well protected. The only thing to do is try again. Breaching the palace is difficult task. Each attempt uses up all your AP. Plus 1 action point.
Here's strategist card. Try entering again.
Okay, yep. Feel like this time I'm not gonna be an idiot. So R2, burn the sun. Burn, which one of these wanna burn this one? Roll the rest. Come on, moon. Yes, got it. I'm pretty sure we were always gonna get it because it's tutorial, but alright, 60% chance to get a spirit stone. The peril is dangerous, but the king's guards' halberds are even more so. You try to explain yourself, they do not listen. Hand it over. Ah!
That's our spirit stone, not yours.
The king and his guards aren't trying to stop the rot.
They're leading us to disaster.
We can't leave you, sister. If you come to the dungeons willingly, your death will be quick.
No, Sana, save me. I'm too hilarious to die.
Teleport to the furthest dungeon. Dang. Thank the
wild just in time. I can't believe it. Our king has been taken by rot. It's clear now that the king's days are numbered. But who's going to rule Armello?
As the current prestige leader, Amber has been playing the political game. If the king's rot consumes his life while Amber is the prestige leader, she will achieve a prestige victory and claim the throne. Thane is heading toward a Kingslayer victory. He will need to breach the palace and attack and kill the king directly. If Thane defeats the king in the battle without dying, he will be named King of Armello. Mercurio is trying to get his rot higher than the king's. If he attacks the king with a higher rot value and slays him, Mercurio becomes the new Lord of Corruption instead of the king. To achieve a Spirit Stone victory, heroes first need to collect 4 Spirit Stones. With the stones, they must breach the palace and confront the king, cleansing the kingdom of rot.
Let's return and talk with the fish breath bears. They'll know what to do.
From the wolf to the bear, the clans declare, the time has come to take the throne. For rot's creeping, it twists our king. Heroes rise, save Armello. From great horrors, great heroes emerge. Kill the crow. Mercurio. Wow. I love this game. There's our little bunny raider, or Bunny Croft, the rabbit raider. Uh-oh. There's Silas. Or not Silas. Someone like Silas. He killed the squire! A Bane. You didn't get to see what those look like yet. That poor frog died in the line of battle. Dun 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 dun. Whoa! Hold on, wait a second, Jesus. Crap. Prologue. Ah, that's the cutscene. So, okay, I wanted to show y'all something then. We want new game. So. These are all the heroes on our version. There's a lot more than this, by the way. But for some reason... Barnaby. But for some reason, we don't have all the DLCs, which kind of sucks. Which, wait, this isn't everybody. Silas isn't up here. And I own Silas. I may have to re-download them. Here's the other bear. This one's more, he's more fighty than the other bear was. As you can tell, he's got 4 fight, 6 body, 3 wits, and 3 spirit. There's there's River. Everyone likes her because River shoots her bow for 1 damage before initiating battle in general. If her target is killed, she stays her ground. Still consumes AP though. So she can legit get free hits every fight. She gets 1 free hit every fight. Priestess, when fighting a corrupted creature, use spirit in place of fight, which makes her a lot stronger. Swordmaster, sword cards burned in battle pierce opponents' defenses, which is what you saw him doing to the rat during those sequences where he would cut right through him. Because like I said, some people get piercing. Mercurio, the one we saw, steal 1 gold from the owner of a settlement when you claim it. So 1 extra gold for getting settlements. Higher chance of finding rewards when exploring from our dear lady Amber. And then Zasha, the other rat, Shadow. At night, Zasha gains stealth everywhere. So this character specifically is invisible constantly. So, Barnaby is Tinkerer. Equipping over an item in your inventory will return it to your hand. This might be James's character. This might be who James might want to play, because that makes Barnaby kind of like a dwarf in a way. It's got a lot of health too. It's very tanky. Okay. And then the other wolf, Fang. Berserker. Starts with 1 rot. When attacking, if Fang slaughters his opponent, battle ends before they strike back. So if you can do, I think slaughtering is, you do more that you overkill them by 3 damage, I think. I think you have to do 3 extra hits past death. So the killing blow. 3 hits past killing blow. And you get a slaughter. And if you do that, they can't fight back against him. And as you can tell, he is a freight train of fight skill. He is meant to kill and control rot. Getting him rot is really important. So making him become super corrupted and way stronger than the king corruption-wise is kind of his deal. Spells cast to Jordana and this. So Jordana, it's like a, I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a wolf, a crazy wolf, a fox, I don't know. Spells cast onto Jordana during her turn are devoured into her cauldron for -1 magic, granting a pact spell at the end of her turn. Yeah, she's weird. I think you're meant to I think she's another cleansing character, meaning she's meant to go get the spirit stones, I think. Like, I think she's another spirit stone character. Either that or trickery. Like, because I think trickery cards work even in a pact. So I don't know. I do feel like there should be more than this, though. We are missing a couple characters I bought today. I don't know why. Because she's in that same group. But yet Silas and certain ones aren't up here. Silas is one I've watched very specifically. Because Price from Stump played him. And I really like Price's way he plays games sometimes. So that's how I know about Silas. But he's not up here, even though I had the DLC for him. But we've got Hargrave. I've seen him too. After ending his turn on a plains or mountain, Hargrave will fire his cannon at all creatures entering adjacent tiles. Meaning he will give free shots, kind of like River here, but on defensive instead of aggression. So, not quite sure why. Custom game? Is it because the single player only welcome adventurer? These are Armello's board, random, summer, winter, random, other random. Use turn timer settings, quick AI turn. See, King Dawn damage, default. You can turn that off. The stranger roams the land of Armello. I forget what the stranger does. Let me hit OK real quick. Still only these characters. I may have to check my DLC and check my downloads. Maybe I have to play a game with one and it unlocks the rest? I don't know. That's something I don't understand about this game quite well. I don't know. Maybe they're only available in multiplayer. Maybe single player is only certain characters, which will make me want to do multiplayer even more, which is good. But okay. Could be I just have to beat a game. Just stopping by to say sup, and I messed up in Black Desert. I got my new character to level 31 and failed to find a camel. Wow. Well, I mean, unless you were, like I said, unless you want to sit there watching us fight the whole time and never help us, unless absolutely necessary, I don't know if you'll be able to join, because you'll just be standing there. And like I said, we're not trying to kill the bosses that fast, because then it won't be fun to watch for people to watch. But that's up to you, Darius. But that sucks you couldn't find a camel. I'm pretty sure there's one in there somewhere, but I could be wrong. I don't know enough about that game to say one way or the other. So, but alright guys, I think we're going to wrap it up here for Armello today. We went through the single player prologue tutorial to show y'all how this game plays. We will be doing a full game in the next episode, like a full actual battle. Not sure who I want to play yet, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, because you see on the left, Usurpers, I have that DLC. And I have that DLC with that squirrel. So I'm not quite sure why they're not showing up. Camels are boring. It's all about the elephants. Actually, that was Darius, not Sealy. Darius wants him a camel. Darius need himself a camel. But yeah, I agree. Elephants are scarier. Although yours is a miniature elephant, so stuck with a boring horse. Okay, I'll give you that. Compared to an elephant or a camel, the horse is probably the most boring. GGR, now looks like a fun Wii game. I'll look out for it next sale. Alright, Tab King, you'll probably see me, James, and Prime play it. I don't know if it'll be this weekend, because we've got Vermintide and Black Desert to do this weekend. Me and James are also still trying to figure out how to fix the region lock thing for that. Cyborg Kid, yo, welcome! We're just about to wrap it up, though. But welcome! If you want to watch Armello from the beginning, definitely check it out. This is a good game. I mistook it for way too long. Mostly because I wasn't into card games as much as I am now. If you want me to nuke the enemy, I will come to spawn. Okay. Yeah, it's like, yeah, if we need you, we'll probably say, hey, we need someone to ruin things' existences. But I think we'll be okay, but we'll see. You never know in that game. I haven't played enough Black Desert to know how hard it gets and how quick. So, but yes, definitely Darius. But yeah, we'll probably be, it probably won't be this weekend because Vermintide and Black Desert are this weekend. It'll probably be next weekend. Now, I'll probably do a stream on Armello Sunday, just because I want to do a full game even against the AI. I want to try out some characters and stuff. So, we will check it out. I fought a group of orcs, regretted immediately. Aha! Good to know. So orcs are actually really savage in Black Desert. Good to know. I'm stuck on an island in Black Desert Online. I lost my boat! The fact that that's a thing scares me. You can just lose your boat if you don't have a boat? I wonder if it's a part of the story. But damn, yours sounds like you've made it pretty far. I don't even know where that is. No, got cornered. Ah, okay. But, alright guys. That does it for an episode of Armello today. We are, like I said, I'll probably do a personal stream on it this Sunday. Since I use Sundays to kind of play stuff that... I'm legit stuck. So there's gotta be a way to get a boat back. That's weird. I feel like the game wouldn't... Even for an MMO, I feel like there'd be a way to get out of a situation like that. There may be a setting in the settings somewhere that says, I'm stuck, and it'll respawn you somewhere that's more legit. I don't know. I'll have to wait till I get to that point. Because I don't know what that means. No dock on the island. How'd you get there, though? I still feel like there's probably a way to do it. There's probably boats that don't need docks. But I'm trying to figure out how you got there before you even had a boat that would be capable of. I would need someone to give me a lift. I don't know. I'll have to wait till I can get a boat, Tam King. Oh no, James will have to do it. I can't come get you, damn it. Keep forgetting it's a region locked. I was in a boat. It was about to break down. I feel like the game should have a way back, though. I don't know. Until I get to that point... I wish I could come pick you up. I used a fast travel to town voucher. Oh, so you did that. Okay. I guess you could just fast travel, that's true. Good thing you had a voucher. Otherwise, I mean, I don't know. Black Desert's probably a hardcore game. I've never played it enough to tell you one way or the other what's possible and what's not. But it sounds like it's one of them games, which is fine. But it does mean you gotta be careful with what you do if that's true. I don't know. It put me on a nearby island. The voucher put you on the island. Oh. There's got to be a way off the island somehow. You may have to find a way to buy a new cheap boat that's maybe deployable? I don't know. There's got to be a way. There's got to be. At least I hope. If not, that's a hardcore game. And I will need to keep in mind, do not freaking go on the water until I have a boat worth a damn. So, if that's the case. I'll have to keep that in mind either way. But, damn. Darius, do you know a way to get him off that island without coming to pick him up? You've played more Black Desert than we have. I have another boat, but there's no dock to send it to. Ah. Is there no way to get in the water, swim, and call it to you? Like, some games how where you'll go to the edge of the water and it will, like, bring the boat to you, like, closest as it can get. So basically within swimming distance. No, I never got stuck. How did you do that, Tam King? So I have no idea, and Darius has no idea how to fix this either. You can call it to a dock. There's got to be another way to call it, though. I don't know. You did something you weren't supposed to, Tam King. No dock, no boat. I have a feeling that's not totally true. We just haven't figured it out. And because Darius has never had that issue, he can't really figure it out or help either. There's got to be a way, but you might have put yourself in a scenario that maybe the game wasn't expecting. I don't know. But I feel like that's bad game design if that's the case, and I've never heard anyone mention that about Black Desert. That you can legit get stuck and make no progress. There's gotta be a way to get a boat. There's gotta be. It wouldn't put it, like, there wouldn't be a town on an island with no dock, right? In PC, there's a stuck support button. Then there should be one in there. I don't think, but not on console. There's got to be one in there. I'll have to look at it. I'll have to look through it, Tam King, and get back to you on that one. There's got to be one. I would imagine, no offense, that'd have been all over the internet if it wasn't one on console. There'd have been tons of people bitching about that. And I haven't heard hide or hair about any of this type of problem in Black Desert. I've heard it can be kind of boring, and that the game loses its luster pretty quickly sometimes, but I've never heard any complaints of people getting stuck. So I will have to figure it out. Yeah, but there's probably a different way to do it. Console may have a different... It might be a rare problem, yeah. Well, no, that wouldn't be a rare problem, Darius. So you're going to sit there and tell me Tam King found the one problem that no one else has found? I doubt that. There's got to be a way, we just don't know how to do it on console. Because... that sounds too easy to do. Like, that sounds too easy for someone who doesn't know that the boats can break down if you've never played a Black Desert game to end up in that scenario. So, I feel like that would have happened. MD plays. Hi, this is Nick. Yo, Nikki, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I guess the best bet is to ask people in chat. I really not sure. But yeah, yo, Nikki, welcome, welcome, bro. But yeah, chat's probably the best. Yo, what's up, Chris? You can legit get stuck on an island if there's no dock and it's too far to swim. I don't know, I guess I'm gonna have to get to that point. Like I said, I'm not doubting it's not a thing, Tam King. I just feel like because we're noobs and we don't understand the game, that there's probably a way to get around that. Even on console. Because a lot of people play the console version. Because it's kind of better on console just because the controls fit it better than PC. Because the combos are easier to do. I don't know. The best bet is chat for the moment until I can figure out what happened to you. Yeah, and if you can't get help, Tam King, the best thing I can say is I'll have James level up and try to get a boat he can get over there to you with and take you back. The only way I see is to get pickup. Okay. And that might be your only option for right now, because since I am not... This is also the problem of going ahead in games sometimes, when we're all at different points. I have no way of helping you right now because you're so far ahead. And Darius is on the American server, so he can't come help you either. Which sucks. Because I was going to say, Darius could come get you if it wasn't region locked. I don't know, you can try that if you want. It's up to you. If you're not really worried about dying, and you're not going to lose a whole bunch, or I don't know how to... I haven't died in that game, so I don't know what dying does in Black Desert yet, because I have not died once yet, so you can try it and see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't lose your inventory or something crazy. I don't know. That does suck, though. I'll try to find out more about that when I get further in, so we don't all end up... one of us don't end up in that situation again. I need to let James know that immediately, too. If that's a thing, you know James is going to find out how to accidentally do that. I have to tell him immediately tonight, if he's still on. I know him all too well. He is going to find a way to get stuck on that island immediately. Or out somewhere in the middle of the ocean. And so... I will have to make sure I let him know. Let me that hurts him. Yeah. Oh man, hold on 1 second, guys. My computer decided to go to sleep at the wrong point. I have an let's see. I haven't either, but I hear it debuffs you with a penalty. Really? Ardnot, make a petition to get rid of region lock LOL. Want to try it, Ardnot? JK, I'm not that type of player who target low level. I mean, Ham King may have to try it on his own if he can't get someone to pick him up. Unless he'd rather wait. Wow, the sailboat you had cost you 10 mil. See, if it cost that much, why did it break down on you? Did you just not repair it and you didn't know it needed being repaired? So that's the part that baffles me. I feel like the game kind of expected you to realize something, but maybe you didn't, and it caught you by surprise. I don't know, because once again I'm not far enough. Because that game does not have very good explanations for things. It doesn't. So it may have had a wear and tear life bar that can't be repaired for 10 million? I feel like that can't be right. Maybe you need a license so it doesn't have a lifespan? Oh, see, I don't know enough about the game to give information. How big was the boat? It lasts a while, but yeah, it eventually dies. It's almost like you rented it. I also want to point out something, by the way, also, Tam King, this is very much like World of Warcraft. You can have jobs. So you might have legit rented that boat. Because there's way to own things in this game. There's ways to like own your own property and own different things. Like legit own a mansion. And not necessarily. Because you can't repair it, he said, Sealy. Because you can buy literal mansions and houses and property and stuff. So what you might have done is pay for a rental. Like you bought it, but the lifespan is like a rental, meaning it'll exhaust eventually, forcing you to get another one. Because I think there is fishing in that game, and I think there is a way to go sailing and then fishing. You Googled it? I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there. I don't tend to rely on Google sometimes, because sometimes Google will tell you something, and I've had this happen in games, not necessarily in this case. But sometimes you'll look something up on Google, like just in general, I've done this. And it'll say that, but it'll be just because no one figured it out, or posted a video. I give you a perfect example that's not a video game. OBS. There are things that people say is impossible in OBS, yet I see people do it. So it just means no, the people who are putting these videos up don't know how. So, I don't know. I remember my ship. It was a ship of the line. Darius, did it have a lifespan? So your ship of the line, Darius, does it have a time limit? Like eventually it'll die off permanently? Oh! Well, that's kind of what I was just saying, Tam King. That means you rented it. It's not your boat. It means you have to build one. It means if you build one, it's permanent. That means the game does not expect you to get into the ocean until a certain level. Your ship got blown up in a fight, so you wouldn't know anyways, but you need to be high level to build them. Ah. So you bought, yeah, but buying it in a game doesn't mean you bought it, Tam King. Just means you rented it. In game, that's the same thing as World of Warcraft. I know exactly what happened. In World of Warcraft, some things you have to build for it, I don't think they do, Tam King. I don't think Darius's boat would have lasted that long to get blown up in a fight if they had lifespans. I don't think built boats die. I really doubt it. I think that's the game's way of saying, you want a boat early? Pay a shit ton of money. But if you want a real boat, build your own. Because I feel like there'd be no point in building the boat or grinding the levels if it was the same thing. So there's got to be a benefit to that. So, geez, can't you build a raft so you won't be spending that much money on a boat that only lasts you? They do or not. Check it out on Google. Once again, that's Google. No offense, Tam King. When it comes to MMOs, Google is not a reliable source of information. Half the stuff you look up on World of Warcraft is inaccurate half the time. When you ask a real player, they will tell you most of that stuff is not fully true. It's just most people don't get that far in games like that to truly experience certain things. Because those games require millions of hours of grinding. But Google as in the BDO websited. I mean, in that case, maybe then. If it's their official site saying it, then that's different, but go to the website of the game, it should tell. Well, no, that's where he said he was, so if that's what it says, then that's true, but then I kind of want to point out, and that kind of upsets me, there's no point in going in the water then. And I'm going to say that in my next stream, that's kind of pointless. Like, I'm still going to prove it myself first, because when it comes to games, as we can tell by Cyberpunk, sometimes even developers don't know their own game. Cyberpunk's a good example. But it's, I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there. It probably is the case, but if that is true, that is pretty dumb. That is really stupid, and that means that's just a money grab, and there's no reason to ever get in the water. Like, to ever get in the water. You see, Darius, I hate that you've played this so long ago, because you could clear a lot of this up because you've played it for so long. But you don't remember because you lost it in a battle. This sucks, because our one veteran doesn't remember anything because it's been too long. Building your own boats is the only way to avoid the cash sinks. Yeah, but there's no point to that. That's still a waste of my time. If it's gonna die and only have a certain amount of lifespan, that's still a waste of my time. Like, I'm not gonna spend hours upon hours building a massive ass ship of the line boat like Darius to fight off other people that might try to sink me, just for the ship to die on its own timeline. Well, that's not how boats work. So that's not worth it. It would have to last about a year in real life's time for me to justify that kind of commitment, even for an MMO. Because even World of Warcraft rewards you for your time, even if that hasn't done the best lately as far as developers. Even World of Warcraft rewards you for not spending the money and doing it yourself. I forget what it was, but there's something similar in World of Warcraft to that, but if you do it yourself, it's permanent, not timeline. So that's kind of stupid. Yeah, but not like that. That is not wasting my time, and that's not how what an MMO is supposed to be. An MMO is supposed to be a fun gameplay experience of something I enjoy doing. Me building a boat that's gonna die anyways, for me to have to build another boat, that's not MMO. You can't chalk that up to MMO. That's cheap game design. That's a really stupid decision. No other MMO does that. Most MMOs, if you are going to take the time to become a builder of that thing becomes permanent for you. Whereas if that's not the case in this, I'll probably never do water stuff then. I'm not going to waste my character's development, progress, and all that just to be kind of caught in this net of this endless cycle of either pay money or build the boat over and over and over and over again. Unless the boat lasts for a month. If the boat's timeline is a month or longer, sure, I could see that. But no less, it has to be a month. If it's only like a couple of days, that ain't worth my time, especially the larger the boat. A small boat, maybe. But if the small boat has its limits on how far it can go, then once again, that's still entrapping me into something I'm not going to do. So. Or you can trade and make millions just buy your boats. True, but then I have to become a trader. Tim, it sounds like boats are cash grabs. It's the rewards you get is minimal. Not to mention, sailboats cost 10 million. Such a ridiculous amount for limited time boats. That is a ridiculous amount. Considering how little money I have right now already in the beginning of the game, that's a ridiculous amount. Even if it is meant to be late game stuff. Like, I don't know. I just feel like unless I literally build an entrepreneur enterprise, which means I can't build the character that I want to build, I'm forced into a certain type of character to do this. 4 hours? Hell no! Yeah, and you're going to need rare items to be a proper trader. Exactly. That's a lot of commitment to be a trader in an MMO, as we've seen in previous MMOs. They're by time, Sealy, meaning legit 4 hours. Meaning he has that boat for 4 hours before it breaks down. If you use the boat for fishing, you could make your cash back. True. Nah, I don't know if you could make 10 million in fishing. I doubt you could make 10 million. I don't know. I'll have to see how lucrative fishing really is. I've never sold fish, so I don't know. 10 million's a lot. 10 million's a lot of fishing to do. And it's only 4 hours. Are you... Yeah. It's like, I don't know. That's just too much fishing to do in only 4 hours. Even if it is easy, I don't know. I'll have to see. I haven't seen how much fish costs per fish and what rare fish you would need. Plus, you'd have to commit to getting a better fishing pole that could get the rare fish, get the different baits you probably need. There's fish that you can get that can get you 10 million for one. Yeah, but how rare is that fish? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That would require me to become a fisher of heart and just ocean fishing for the rest of my life. Once again, forcing my character to be a certain character just to explore the ocean and random islands. That's not worth it. So Jane is probably never leaving the mainland. Just because my character is not meant to be a trader or a fisherman or any of that. My character is a mercenary barbarian Viking lady. You think she's going to be trying to make money? Or at least for boats? if you know where to go, there's hot spots. Probably. It would be faster to find rare mounts and sell them. See, and that's also something I worry about. And see, Darius, being the fact that he's played this more, kind of already knows that kind of stuff. So that once again, yeah, rare stuff is not easy to find no matter hotspot or not. That's not worth the commitment of amount of time unless I'm going to make a character based on that. Meaning the only reason why I'd ever want to go out in the water is to fish at that point. That's the thing with BDO. You can do whatever you enjoy. That's true. That is true. But if, let's say, there's items or stories out into, and I don't know this because I haven't made it far enough. Let's say there's special items or stories that would benefit a mercenary Viking lady that's out in the ocean. Now, unless I catch a ride somehow, catch a ride, on a boat to another island by someone else, I'll never get to those things. So, because my character's not going to be anything commerce. The only money she's going to make is from mercenary work. So, yeah. That's true too, yeah. Those are all valid points. Like, I guess if you're going to be a fisher specifically, that would be great, but like I said, if there turns out to be important stuff or cities to visit that I need to visit there to find better weapons or to just get quests and continue my life as a mercenary, I'll never have access to those unless I'm carrying boatloads of money on me. So, which mercenary work may pay at the end of the day, but not 10 million. So I would have to know someone who has a boat or be able to pay someone who makes money off of transporting people. Because there's probably people who do that. Like actual people in the game that do kind of like in World of Warcraft or in Star Trek where their only jobs are exploration, protection jobs, selling items on the market, whatever, like they legit become those things. I'd have to find me a legit captain who makes his money from transporting people and goods. You can set up a farm / mine and generate passive income while you play. That's good, at least there's that. But I still don't know, I still don't feel like Jane would own any of that. We'll see though. Like, she is a wandering Viking mercenary. And she's traveling with a ninja. So, they don't, neither of them really seem like they're going to be owning farms or mines or anything like that. Hey, remember horse trader guy made billions with horse sales? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's going to be people who do specific things, so there might be legit people that are in chat like, hey, boat rides for such and such to such and such island, blah, 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 blah. Kind of like a bus. Kind of like taking a bus, but a boat. That's probably my only bet at that point. Which, I imagine there's some reasonable prices out there. Like, probably a couple thousand, I would imagine. Since boats are so expensive, they probably charge, I'm going to say 5,000 to 10,000 a head. Maybe more. Maybe even 100,000 a head. But that's better than 10 million. But it's, I don't know. I don't know, it may be even half of that. You may need 500,000 a head to make real profit. It really depends on your boat, too. How long the boats last and how much money you need to get another one. Just like in real life. So, they'd have to mid-max the market. I had like 400 mil in the bank. Nice! That's not too bad, but that's... So 10 mil per sailboat, 400 mil. Isn't that like 40 times 10 million, right? That'd be 400 million? My brain isn't working math right now. That'd be 40 boats, I think. I don't know. Down to 250. Spent 200 mil on some boots. On some boots. This better be some. I'm gonna make this jokes. Those better be some legit like Nikes or Reebok or whatever the high-end shoes are these days. I don't wear shoes, so I don't know what high-end shoes are. Yeah, as you can tell, by I play with my feet. But that better be like the shoes that freaking Kanye West wore. 100 million equals 10 boats. So 400 million equals 40. So that's only 40 boats. I got some good gear, so I don't spend that much. Yeah, I imagine once you get the good stuff for your character design, you don't have to really do much anymore. There were 13 plus boots with decent stats. Dang, you bought them all or just the one? That's hilarious. Dang. Plus, with my kind of character, my character's gonna buy weapons and armor way before a boat. And so... Damn, so 100 plus is above 1 billion. Yep. That's how they get you. No, I'm just kidding. Technically, I think it's in-game currency, so that's one thing I do give it credit for. It is in-game currency. But, still, it's a lot. I will not say how much I spent on my armor. Probably a lot. Like I said, I can imagine prices get pretty hefty in this game. So, we're definitely going to have to be killing a lot of people that are mercenary work. A lot of contracts are going to get done. Going to need to get done. A lot of things. Just no numbers. It's just numbers. But, alright guys. I think we'll leave it here. I want to thank you for joining for some Armello. I hope y'all enjoyed this game. Prices go into the billions. That's what I figured. If there's boats that are already 10 million, it's just a sailboat. Yeah, it goes into the billions. I don't doubt that. I do not doubt. Which also means how long that game probably is. That's why we're going to be grinding it for a good minute. That's why it's only every Saturday. And knowing the right people to trade with, that's true too. That part you have to do in all MMOs though. Know how to work the market. But fun stream art. Now have a good one, y'all. Was a big boat, to be fair. Well, that's true. I guess I could see that as a mini yacht sailboat. But it should be longer than 4 hours. The size of the boat should matter too, before I go. The bigger the boat, the longer it should last. That should have been probably a 12-hour boat. But, whatever. At least 4 hours. I guess if you mid-max your time, it'd be okay, but... More like a pirate galleon. Oh, well, yeah, I guess it is fantasy. Makes sense. So you got like a medium-class pirate galleon type ship. I think I know what you probably had. I forget what they're called. It's a type of ship from that era. Not that it's that ship, but probably resembles it. It's just weird that it only lasts 4 hours. I will say this, over 100 billion. I don't doubt it. Especially on your total amount of pieces of armor, how good they are, weapons. Yeah. Just armor alone, though, would probably be about 100 billion late game, I would imagine, depending on your class. And rarity and whatever it's doing. So... all kinds of stuff. But for my first set, dang. Yeah, sets are good in games. That's kind of like Diablo in them. Sets are the most important things to have. They give you those special bonuses. So, but a set is always going to be super expensive. Just the scaling's a little different. But, alright guys, Darius. Sheesh, you have to have that paper to buy the good dirt, good dirt. Good drip? The good drip. The good drip. I like you put drip instead. But it's way more expensive. Oh, I know. I figured. But alright, everybody. Darius, Seeley, Tam King, Prime, James Army West 9, Farseer, Chris, Ultimate Gaming Bob, hold on, let me make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. I think I said Christopher. Oh, you sent me the image, nice. One real quick blue screen, everybody. I want to check this real quick. Just want to see it. Hours. That baffles me. That baffles the heck out of me. A boat that size, only 4 hours. Wow. It's barely put a dent in my current funds. So you've been earning the bang for the buck. By the way, if I'm able to own caverns, I will own those. I will buy those. If I'm able to buy like property like taverns that earn me money and stuff. And I might do that. I need to buy another boat to convince Prime and Art not to go fishing and pay Tam King Islands a visit. Hey, you never know. It depends, like I said. If there are like taverns and stuff, or something similar to a tavern, like an inn, or whatever I can own, I might own those. People can make like 60 million an hour trading. Yeah, I know. Trading is ridiculous. But that's in every MMO. You know how much people make money on Star Trek Online? It's actually quite more than I thought. And it's like, holy crud. And I'm talking real, basically real money. Essentially. Thank them for the huge prices. That's probably why everything's that way. But, oh well, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes in MMOs. Even though that's kind of sometimes takes away from them a little bit. Jane the bartender, don't drink the red wine. Exactly. The red wine is a special drink. This special. But, yeah, if I'm able to own like a bar, tavern, or inn type thing, we'll let Jane own those. And that's how I'll make my money over time. When I'm not doing contracts and doing missions as a mercenary, however that happens. Because I don't know how that quite works in the game yet either. And don't eat the meat pies. Yes, the meat pie special. Sometimes it's saltier, sometimes it's a little ganglier. Oh no, but I had to. But alright, guys, we've been talking for a while. I hope you enjoyed some, yep. Alright, see, not I need to find the camel. Alright, Darius, don't eat it. You should come by Jane's bar for some meat pies. But peace and love, Darius, and I love you all as always. Shout out to Tam King's channel and James Army West 9 and Solid FSG and Gaming Prime and Tam King and everyone else who's joined or just watching. Thank you so much for all the toes up button and just enjoying the video. If you enjoy these types of tactics games and you're a console player, we're behind a DLC, I will say that, but I would recommend this game to you if you like these types of games, because this game is great. It's got great animations, fun gameplay, really detailed characters and how they behave on the map, and what cards are better and different stuff. So I definitely would recommend it. So peace and love, everybody's. I love you all as always, and until next time, I will see you all tomorrow for Cyberpunk. Tomorrow we're gonna finish getting our gorilla arms, but tomorrow we side quested up. There's some side quests I want to do, so tomorrow We cleaned the streets up. But peace and love, everyone. Bye. See you next time. Bye. Have a good night, everyone.